Yeah, it's fine now. It was some problem with the login.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening,
Uh,
sir.
yeah, good evening, good evening. Good evening. I think good evening, everyone, and welcome to the day 6 of ISA National Anesthesia Week. And we have very successful 5 days. And today is our 6th day, penultimate day, and already the history in the making. So, without wasting time, we are already live on YouTube. And I request our President, sir, to start the proceeding from here.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Thank you again now for logging in yet one more day. This is the 6th day of ISA week in celebration of World Anesthesia Day, which is tomorrow. Today we have a very packed program, and I think today is one of the most significant days because we've got launching some very important 2 or 3 events. So I think so today we have the launch of the ISA helpline. We've got the launch of the ISA College, the College of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. Then we've got the launch of the pediatric book on pediatrics, and then we've got prizes, both academic and non-academic prizes. So I think first, Dr. Bajwa, we will start with the ISA helpline, and then we'll move on to the college launch.
Yes, sir. The first of all, we are launching our first program of today evening, that is ISA National Helpline. The idea was, I think, prevalent for a long time because many of our youngsters, especially across the nation, we have heard of so many suicidal incidents. And the branch itself is of a very, stress, full of stress, so many anxiety, just like we compare it with the whenever you take on or take off from the aeroplane and the landing and the most difficult part. So it is always comparable to that, and moreover in the critical care arena, there are so many mishaps occurring. Plus, apart from that, the professional, social, behavioral aspects are also involved. Sometimes it becomes so multifactorial that it's difficult to adjust with the circumstances, especially when you are pursuing your post-graduation career in a field of anesthesiology. It is demanding, actually, hugely demanding specialty. And everybody must have seen the phase of COVID, how we really fared from it. We were on the COVID warriors. It's only because of that the high incidence of deaths during that time. Our youngsters were the most, the fearless creatures on earth at that time, throughout the globe, from our specialty, and they did their worst to prevent so many deaths, so many lives they saved at that time. Even after the COVID has passed, we are still on that track. We are always saving lives in one way or the other in the intensive care, in the operation theaters, emergencies, the roadsides, teaching of how to save lives. So many modules and workshops we are conducting throughout the nation. But in the end, it's the responsibility of the seniors, responsibility of a society, of an organization, to look into the matters of the stress-related issues. How possibly we can really help out our youngsters, because majority of the youngsters, we call it youngsters only, maybe doing MD, maybe above 25 years of age. Majority of them are away from home, pursuing their post-graduation career, living in hostels, facing everyday duty hours, taxing duty hours, stressful situations, then the work of thesis, studies, sometimes the peer pressures. So many things are there. And sometimes it's very difficult for them to share the things, and they keep on accumulating the things inside and ultimately, leading to the suicides. And it's an established fact, whether you go with the American data or the European data, the suicides are highest among anesthesiologists. So as a society, As an organization, it was IS's endeavor to provide them helpline. We had initially started this endeavor. We have provided an email because providing a mobile number or a telephone number is not going to work as such, because there may be unnecessary calls also, but because these are not an immediate emergency measure that you have to listen. So sometimes emails, you can always write your heart out. You can always describe what is going through your life. And there are people with me under the guidance of our president, sir, academic chair, the senior people of our governing council, who have been instrumental in helping this in the initial part. We are in the initial phase only. We have seen so many emails from stressed out postgraduate students. And in fact, whatever the replies we have given to them, they were very satisfactory to them. They felt very relieved. And there are many more things also which you can always give solution to them. Apart from us being clinicians, we being working in our institution as heads or professors or senior consultants. So it's become easier for us to provide the help to these aggrieved students. So I request my colleagues who are with me to present this ISA and NHQ helpline to the public. Request Dr. Manisha and Dr. Srinivaslu both to start the proceeding from here.
Thank you so much, sir. Can I share the screen?
Yeah, you can.
I hope you can see the screen now.
Yeah.
So, as aptly said by our Honorary Secretary, Dr. Bajwa sir, we had discussion in our governing council meeting few months back, and we decided to form a helpline from ISA National Headquarters, which will be helpful for our ISA members. So, under the able leadership of Dr. Diwatiya sir, along with Honorary Secretary Dr. Bajwa, and my colleague governing council members, myself, Dr. Manisha Katikar, Dr. Indrani, Dr. Ramakrishna Reddy, and Dr. Srinivasulu, we decided to form an helpline for all our ISA members who need some kind of help, some kind of relief from their agony. So, and if they write to the ISA National Headquarters, we decided to help them. And as Dr. Bajwa said correctly, we have started receiving emails, and whatever replies has been given by ISA senior office bearers, the members are extremely happy with that. So I won't go into the details. We are always facing challenging and stressful situations in our day-to-day clinical practice, for professional life, personal life, and especially the youngsters or the postgraduate students are also facing these issues. And this is creating a lot of burning issues in our ISA members. And especially the young population, the postgraduate students are facing these stress and mental health issues. So we decided that ISA National Headquarters will provide a helping line to the situation to our members in situations like burnout, fatigue, financial stress, substance abuse issues, depression, suicidal thoughts, emotional exhaustion, anxiety, stress, anger issues, and an energizing or a rejuvenating helpline of ISA was created under the leadership of Dr. Diwatiya sir. I request all the members to note down the email address. It is isanhqhelpline@gmail.com. And the most important aspect is we are maintaining complete confidentiality of whatever has been discussed through email during our communication. So that is the most important thing. And this is a sincere helping hand that has been created for our ISA members. 16th.
I request everybody to mute themselves.
So I request all our members to communicate freely without any hesitation on the provided email address for any kind of issues that is faced by them and that is affecting their mental health. The senior office bearers are there who will work as a mentors to these aggrieved persons, and we will do all our best, and to help out all these needy professionals. So I request again to note this email address for communication: ISANHQ helpline@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I request Dr. Srinivasalu.
Yeah, I comments from Dr. Srinivaslu, Dr. Indrani, and Dr. Ramushan Reddy, sir.
Yeah, good evening, all. This was very much required because all of us, especially postgraduates, even our staff members are working under a lot of stress. We have to face the public. We have to deal with so many surgeons and the process of anesthesia itself, facing so many complications, especially in the ICU, in the OT, and this is a very much required uh, thing. And whenever there is some problem, somebody is burnt out or is in stress, he can always contact our helpline, where we will be ready to uh, counsel them and give some solutions if possible. And I think this is going to be a very useful thing in the future. And I request all our ISA members, including associate members, to use this platform for whenever they are under stress or burnt out. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Srinivaslu. Dr. Indrani, madam.
Good evening, everybody. This helpline is very crucial to reach out and seek support, especially for those, who are suffering from depression and, other mental illnesses. It is these days, mental illness has raised leaps and bounds. I mean, whether it is because of the departmental problem or whether it is a personal problem, it doesn't really matter. ISA helpline is there and it has been started now. And mental health is very, very important, not just for your own well-being, but also for your academic success. So remember that, and please remember that there are support groups and counseling services are being provided to enhance the mental well-being of those, who need it. And of course, it's also a service where we try to ensure that you have the resilience to jump up and, and become normal. So I think it's an excellent initiative by ISA, and already there are people who have taken some help and have actually, it has helped a lot of people. And this is going to be a very, very good initiative and very important initiative of ISA.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Reddy, sir, your thoughts about?
Sir, good evening, one and all. As this theme of the WFSA for this year is workforce well-being, that means mental as well as physical. So ISA has taken this helpline to help the members in any issue. So we are already getting, as Indrani madam said, elaborative emails, not only their personal problems, but in the department also, if there is any problem, they are coming to us. Sometimes peer pressure and, so many other problems also they are approaching. And I am very much satisfied as a part of this helpline program. And we will be continuously helping members in future also. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Reddy, sir. Actually, people may be asking why no phone number, because all these people who are going to help you out, they are the busy clinicians of their life. It's not easy to go to the phone number, provided if it's really required, you can convey in the email. If that distress is there, definitely we will try to reach out through phone numbers also. But initially it has to be through emails. So that is the way to go forward in this. And I now request our President, sir, to give his final remarks on this ISA NHQ helpline.
So good evening, Dr. Bajwa. Good evening, everyone, once again. So once again, initiative from the ISA to start this helpline. I hope this will help people who are stressed and who sort of need this kind of advice, who need some sort of counseling. And it's a small start, but I'm sure it is a very useful and a very important initiative that has happened. And I wish everyone all success. The helpline, it's like Dr. Bajwa said, is not a phone number. It's only an email address. It is just now it has been put up on the chat. So those of you who want to know what email to write to, it's there in the chat just now. So I think that was a welcome initiative, a good start, and hopefully, I hope not many people need that much help, but whoever needs help is always around the corner. Yeah, so thank you for that. I think
Thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Bajwa will move on to the next.
Just answering one thing, sir. Somebody asked
And
here.
that is,
So somebody asked that hiring a professional psychologist and some is the senior members of our society, and everybody is welcome to join this group. Psychologist will be, called for whenever required. It's not that because senior people, they have seen the ups and downs of life. So it's not that, and we discuss in the group. It's not just one person is advising. It is shared in a group. We have got a WhatsApp group also. We share the thing there, and that's how it's working. And more with the time, we may evolve further whatever is needed. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for this initiative. Now we are moving to the next very important agenda for the last almost 2 years. I can see the eyes of Dr. Bhimeshwar are lighting up when I say the last 2 years, because this is the concept which was brought by Dr. Bhimeshwar sir into our governing council. And it's not an easy job to start an academic college, because we had faced this issue a few years earlier. We had burnt some fingers, but this time we came out with the most robust approach in establishing the college, with the idea of Dr. Bhimeshwar sir and the hard work of Dr. Divetya sir and team members like Dr. Rekha Das and Dr. Bharat Bhushan. So I will like that Dr. Bhimeshwar sir and Dr. Divetya sir first highlight these things before we embark upon the structure of the college. So Divetya sir, as a chancellor of the college, sir, kindly throw light on the structure and functioning of the college.
yeah, thank you, Dr. Bajwa. So, Dr. Bajwa mentioned, there is a college, Indian College of Anesthesiologists, but that is an independent organization. We wanted an organization within the ISA that would coordinate all the academic activities of the college. And this idea was actually thrown open by Dr. Bhimeshwar sir when he was the president of the ISA. So work actually started last year, and he pushed very strongly that we should have a College of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. So he then constituted a committee which consisted of myself, Dr. Venkat Giri, who was the past president that time, Dr. Rekha Das, Dr. Bharat Bhushan, who was in the governing council at that time, and to sort of work out a structure. And his mandate was very clear that this has to be an academic college, and it has to be entirely within the organization control of the ISA. At the same time, there must be some sort of independence so that it's not the governing council entirely who's doing things, but we do attract some talent and some experience from outside the council who can guide the college and help the college in its activities. So we sort of had a lot of guidelines. Not guidelines.
Sir, I'm not able to hear your voice. Divitya sir?
I think he is not able to hear also.
No, I think it's a net problem there.
Anyway, Bhimeshwar sir.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Firstly, I must thank my governing council of 2023, consisting of Dr. Bajwa as the honorary secretary, Mahesh Sinha as the vice president, Dr. Divetya as the president-elect, then Venkatgiri as the past president, Naveen and Virendra Sharma as the past secretary and the treasurer, Manoj as the secretary and as the treasurer, and all my governing council members who stood strongly behind me when I proposed this initiative of starting the College of the ISA. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sir, audible.
Yeah, this was my, it was a dream for me because way back in, I think it was in 2015, when the Indian College of Anesthesiologists had formally broken away from the main ISA part of it. So reasons, I don't want to go into all those things, but it was at that time it dawned on me that we should have a college of ourselves under the gambit of the ISA. So ever since I was thinking of those things, and when I became the president in 22 as the president-elect, it was, I proposed it to some of my friends as well. And then in 23, I pushed it forward. It was entirely the hard work of the governing council, especially Dr. Divetya, Dr. Rekha Das, Dr. Bharat Bhushan, who had framed all the parameters as to how a college should start. And the administrative control, of course, Dr. Bajwa has been giving support to this for on the administrative part of it. And then the structure had been framed for the college, and everything, all the academics, everybody has been doing academics for the ISA. Now everything will be pulled up under the college, with a few exceptions, which I think Dr. Bajwa will be explaining to each and everyone, the structure of the college and all. And I'm again really grateful to see the college prosper. And I'm sure it is sky will be the limit for the college. And because everything is being framed by each and everyone is contributing to it, all the guidelines and all. I'm very happy that it has taken shape. Thank you very much, Dr. Bajwa, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Rather, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to be the part of the college. So now at least till Dr. Divetya sir comes back, I will share the structure of the college with everyone.
Back, Dr. Bajwa.
Yeah, sir. Sir, you were, I think you got disconnected. You were speaking something before you finish first, sir.
No, I was just going to, in fact, say that we made that college, and I'll ask Dr. Vimeshwar to give the background. So I think it was a very timely getting cut off. And Dr. Vimeshwar has given his this thing of why the college was started and what was the mandate that was given to the council to sort of do. So the idea is,
sir, I will just highlight the structure then.
Yeah.
If you allow. Screen is visible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the structure of the college, College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists, and we are calling it CISA. So this is the logo, and going side by side, the academic things have started under its banner. Now today is the formal inauguration. So as decided in our governing council meeting and also laid down in the preamble of our college constitution. So the president, the sitting president, will be the chancellor of the college, so that to ensure that the college functioning very much well within the purview of the constitution as well as the council. So Dr. Divetya sir is the chancellor at the moment, and vice chancellor will be the past president or academic chair. So they will be looking after so many activities which are difficult to explain immediately, but this is just a general structure for the knowledge of everyone. Then there are academic registrar and an administrative registrar. The academic part at the moment is being carried by me as a registrar of the society, and to help me in this, Dr. Bharat Bhushan is there as an administrative registrar. Then we have deans also for a different parts of the college, different arms of the college are there. Dr. Indrani Himant Kumar Madam, she is the Dean for Curriculum and Regulatory Affairs. Dr. Manisha Katikar for CMEs and PG Assemblies. Dr. Ramakrishnan Reddy sir for textbooks, monograms, and academic publications. So basically we have 6 deans. 3 deans are from the council, 3 deans are from the outside. So another 3 deans, Dr. Sheila Maitra, she is the Dean of Research Guidelines and Academics. Dr. Uma Maheshwar Rao sir is a Dean in Webinars and Online Courses. And Dr. Ramchandra Gopinath sir is the Dean of TOT. So these are our 6 deans. Then we have, under these 6 deans, we have 6 associate deans also. At present, Dr. Rakesh Garg, who is the EIC of IJ, he is the Associate Dean for Research Guidelines and Academics. Dr. Srinivaslu is Associate Dean in Webinars and Online Courses. And Dr. Choba is Associate Dean in TOT. So this is the structure, which is the basic structure of the college. There are many functionalities associated with the going forward, coming with the fellows of the college. Now, all our academic activities like sponsored CMEs, PG assemblies, as well as workshops, they are going to be held under the aegis of the college. All the books will be published under the college. IJ is not the part of the college. IJ is independent. And our ISACON, National Conference, is also independent of the college functioning. Then, but our other sponsored CMEs, PG assemblies, and workshops are under it. And we are going to launch the new journal that is also under the aegis of the college. And all the books which will be published, they will directly come under the academic purview of the college. And just to highlight further, I will be asking Dr. Divetya sir to give a brief outing for these, some ideas about the going forward. Before that, I also asked Dr. Bharat Bhushan also, he's there, to speak for a minute or two about the college functioning. Dr. Bharat.
Thank you, Dr. Bajwa, for making me part of this College of ISA. And as Dr. Bhimshar has already said, that this was an idea which the Governing Council in 23 took forward. And I'm happy to be part of the committee that was instrumental in forming the guidelines, structure of the college. So this College of ISA is a great start and will be responsible for the academic activities of ISA, like publication of books, research and guidelines, and training of trainers. As we see that this very important aspect, that training of trainers of faculty development program is an important part of College of ISA, and that is the need of the day. We have to develop our faculty so that the specialty of anesthesia grows further. So thank you everyone. Thank you Dr. Bajwa and Dr. Divatya for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Bharat. Now I think many people must be wondering what this college is going to do. So I request Divetya sir to briefly just outline the functioning and the way forward for this college.
Yeah. So can I just share my screen, Dr. Bajwa?
Yes, just excuse me, sir. 1 minute. Sir, please go ahead.
So just as Dr. Bajwa had pointed out, that he's given us the structure of the college. It's the same thing in a sort of branch tree. So right now, almost all the academic activity is being done, by the current secretary, and he's been very, very active in the academic activity. But the idea of forming the college was that there should be a structured organization which channels all the academic activity, and therefore, Vigneshwar sir, when he was president, floated the idea of the college, and we got permission from the general body in 2023 to go ahead with the college with the structure. Now, and of course, everyone wanted to make sure that the structure ensured that it remained as part of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. So we already said that the chancellor is the president and the vice chancellor, the executive head is the current academic chair, but he's going to be designated as the vice chancellor. Now, we do many, many things in academics. And so one of the very important things that happens almost every week are the webinars, and And we also propose that the college will start online courses, so we can maybe start modules, which say maybe one can have a module on regional anesthesia, or say maybe lower limb blocks. One can be on segmental spine. One can be on upper limb blocks, so someone can have a module on pain management. Someone can have a module on mechanical ventilation, monitoring. So they can have all these modules and they'll all be done online. And we've got very experienced people who will sort of give direction to this. So these are the deans. So there are 6 sort of domains which are under 6 different deans. So one will look after on the CMEs, that the ISA sponsored CMEs and PG assemblies and workshops. And this person, is from within the council, Dr. Manisha Katikar. Like the second dean will look after these webinars and online courses, Dr. Uma Maheshwar Rao. He's from outside the council and a very experienced anesthesiologist previously from Nimans. Then we've got one dean. This one is Indrani Hemant Kumar. She will look after the curriculum and regulatory affairs. So, we've got lots of DNB courses. We've got many other courses. There are guidelines which come from NMC and, so PCP, NDT and all those things. So all those things will be looked after by her. Now, the fourth domain is training of trainers, or as Bharat Bhushan called it, faculty development. And that, I think, is another very important component as to how our faculty can grow and become better teachers and grow in their profession. So that Dr. Gopinath from Hyderabad will lead that. The next dean is also from outside the council, and that dean will look after research. Hopefully will promote multi-center research, and research is something which can take the ISA forward, and good publications emanating from good research can really propel the international as well as the national image of the ISA. And for that, we've got and guidelines, of course, which we have built from time to time. And we've got a very experienced researcher who's very prominent, especially in airway management, critical care, Dr. Sheila Maitra. And the last dean will look after textbooks and other academic publications, and that is Dr. Ramakrishna Reddy from within the council. Each of these deans will be assisted by an associate dean, right? So they will be slightly either from the council or they will be from outside the council, and we will be grooming them to assume leadership roles either in the society or in the college. So that is now all the academic activities right now will be coordinated by the current secretary, that's Dr. Bajwa. There is also an administrative secretary, that's Dr. Bharat Bhushan. And when you have a college, you need to have fellows, right? So you have to start inviting fellows. Initially, we will grandfather fellows in the sense we will invite them to join the college and they will straightaway be made. And we have some ideas on who will be initially grandfathered into the college, most likely the current council and previous council members and so on, which we will sort of decide as time goes on. And then eventually the idea will be that people have to apply to become members of the college. There'll be criteria for selecting fellows of the college, and it will become a very prestigious sort of institution where you've got people selected by a credential committee, and therefore that needs a separate administrative sort of head. And right now that person is Dr. Bharat Bhushan, and so he will have to handle that administrative aspect of the college, to build the college fellows onwards and so on. We will see what structure the college takes up in the next couple of years, but how most of the colleges, how they are structured, we hope it will be in that sort of fashion, and we'll see how that goes on. But I think right now we want to make sure we've got our academic activity going, and because the president is the chancellor, the vice chancellor, the academic chair is the vice chancellor, the secretary is also very much part of the college, and you've got some deans and associate deans are from within the council. We are very confident that what Dr. Bhimeshwar was talking about, that it will become an independent breakaway organization. I don't think that will happen. And we are going to structure the constitution and include it in the constitution of the ISA so that it remains very much an organ of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. Okay, so that I think is a very brief outline of how the college stands today as it is launched, and how we'll take it forward in the next couple of years.
Thank you, sir, for elaborating the structure and its brief outline of the functioning in the coming years, and I think it will be a huge success because when the structure and functions is totally earmarked, things will go smooth. It's always a difficult part is the beginning. So I think beginning we already done the beginning, and I think we are on the track. So I want a final concluding remark from Dr. Bhimeshwar sir, who was the brainchild of Dr. our academic chair, to conclude this session by giving his concluding remarks. Bhimeshwar sir.
Thank you again, Dr. Bajwa. As everybody has said, we have the blessings of God, and I'm sure the college will see a wonderful future for the ISA as well, because we will be working, the college will be directly working under the ISA, and no hiccups this time. And I'm sure we'll be doing a wonderful job with all the wonderful academicians for the college, for the starting of this college. We are all the founder members of this college, and I'm sure it'll be a good beginning for all of us. Thank you so much again. The entire Governing Council of 2023, who had been behind me solidly like a rock, and we are seeing the fruits of it today. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being the initiative of this college structure and function. And I think everyone who is watching this program must be, feeling good about it, because the ISA is doing it's a comprehensive approach to involve everyone. We had a practitioners module, we have a practitioner PPF guidelines now with the college also. So every anesthesiologist in the country is being taken care of in one way or the other by the ISA Governing Council at the moment. So we will be trying that we will do more, and we bring more laurels to our fraternity and specialty. Now coming to the next, sir. You want to speak?
This is one sort of, for the first time, ISA is giving an opportunity for persons from outside the council to take active part in the ISA activities, via an official organ of the ISA. And right now we have 3 deans and 3 associate deans. So 6 people within the college board who will sort of be from outside the council. And, we really hope that we can allow very good people to join and contribute to the growth of the ISA.
Yes, that point was missed by, first of all, 3 of us. That's the way, because the first time the ISA has allowed the outside the governing council people. So going forward to the next agenda, for that, I think we are very much lucky enough to have the president as editor of IJ, the past editor of IJ as the president of ISA. So I request Dr. Divetya sir to begin the launch of the new journal and the story behind it and the vision behind it and the further things also in the future. Divetya sir.
So I think there is some background to this. I won't say there's a story, but there's a little background to this. So earlier, we just had the Indian Journal of Anesthesia, and then of course we were getting lots of articles, and lots of people wanted to publish and get an opportunity to publish. One of the reasons is people are doing a lot of good work, and another reason was that it was becoming essential for academic anesthesiologists who wanted to rise in their institutions to publish as per NMC norms and so on. It started with zonal journals as part of the Indian Journal of Anesthesia. They were published as supplements, but then the council was made aware by our current editor-in-chief that there are certain technical issues if you have zonal journals with so many within the ambit of the IJA, and therefore the way out was to have a new journal. And again, because we are also launching the college, we thought it was appropriate that we have a new journal which is launched under the college of the ISA. And Dr. Bajwa had been with the IJA for a very long time as associate editor-in-chief. So this time, I think it was only appropriate that the new journal should be headed by Dr. Bajwa as its editor-in-chief. And because this is a new journal, initially we are making a slow start. I think we're going to have only 2 issues in a year. but hopefully as the journal grows, we will have more and more. So Dr. Bajwa will at least lead the first 2 issues of the journal, take it forward. And I think I will now hand over to Dr. Bajwa to tell us about the journal, how it's got its name. It's got a very nice, unique name. And so tell us about the journal, its name, and what he plans to do with the journal. It will be a addition to the IJ. I don't think it can compete with the IJ. Under the leadership of Dr. Garg, the IJ has really gone to great heights. It's got a great impact factor. We heard a wonderful presentation a few days ago on the IJ and all the innovations and so on. So the IJ is the flagship journal of our society, and this is an additional journal which will give our members more scope and more opportunity to publish their work and present it for their own for the progress of the ISA and for their own personal progress. Dr. Bajwa, please.
Thank you, sir. Since the editors are there, so everyone is very much sure what IJ is doing for the last so many years. All our editors from the past and the current editor, everybody has worked hard for the IJ to rise at the global level with the improved rankings, impact factor. So, but considering our growing memberships, we are almost now 46,500 members, registered members of ISA. And I think with the current rate, we will be touching almost 1 lakh memberships in another 10 years down the line. And there are predatory journals. There are predatory journals which are really causing more harm to our society just for the sake of our NMCs, promotions, and because those are the essential parameters. You have to have a first, second, third author or a corresponding author as a research article or something like that, or a case series. All the things are there. So as conveyed by Divetya sir, so there was a need, and it was discussed in the last years, to replace the journal supplements because of technical issues. We came out with a new journal. I will just highlight the journal thing, and I will keep on explaining one by one. So this journal is directly under the ambit of our College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. So it is going to be governed by the preamble and the constitution of College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. The practical evidence in anesthesia knowledge, why the peak name is kept, because we want that all our journals should go to the peak. That is the one issue. Then the name should be such that it should not be coinciding with any other journal, especially the IJ. So this journal name was kept like that, so that it should be not be seen as a other part of the IJ. So it is a journal just to care for our rest of the academicians and researchers, as well as people who are going to be contributing to this journal. So this is the cover page. We are publishing through Scientific Scholar, and we are lucky that the CEOs and the publishing managers are today along with us. We will get feedback from them also, how the idea is to go forward for its indexing later on. So this is the published under the guidance of Scientific Scholar team. So this is our governing council. This journal is directly under the guidance of the governing council members of a society, with the chief advisors, Dr. Divetya sir, Dr. Bhimeshwar sir, and Dr. Rakesh Garg. They are the chief advisor to the journal. And all the governing council members are a part of this journal. I will be leading for the first issue as editor-in-chief, just to that the journal further, so that it can continue its journey later on. And these are our associate editors who will be helping in the publication of the journal: Dr. Madhuri, Dr. Manisha madam, Dr. Indrani madam, Dr. Sripriya ma'am, Dr. Nishant, and Dr. Ridhima. These are the associate editors of the journals. And apart from that, we have assistant editors also. Dr. Pratibha Natarajan from Puducherry, Dr. Sandeep Sahu from Lucknow, Dr. Amit Kohli from Delhi, Dr. Suvarna Kanil from Wayanad, Kerala, Dr. Ankur from AIIMS Guwahati, Dr. Shibu Sasidaran, he was formerly in England, now he has come to India. Dr. Neeru Sani, she is from PGH Chandigarh. Dr. Bhavna, she is Associate President in Rishikesh, and Dr. Swati from GMC Chandigarh. This is the team which is going to be taking work forward, and we will be soon coming out of the first issue because we were waiting for the launch of this issue. And with the blessing of everyone, we will be coming out within next 2-3 months for the first issue. Already the articles are there, processing is there, but formal launching was important. So from tomorrow onward, the work will begin for this journal. And before saying thank you, I will just like to invite this publishing manager, Pritish and Dr. Sunny Datta, to just highlight how they will help us in taking the journal forward and helping us also in getting it indexed as soon as possible. Dr. Sunny.
Good evening, sir. This is Pritesh here. Congratulations, and we are very privileged to be part of ISA as a part of their journey towards helping the medical fraternity in terms of how the content and the research gets disseminated. Peak is one of the unique name that we have seen, and we're sure that it will take a great heights in line with IJA. IJA, as Dr. Devaitya said, it's a flagship journal, and this journal will support and help IJA as well as it's on its own way to rise to the occasion in terms of the content that we're going to display and publish. The journal website, the submission system is already live, as you said. So from now onwards, it's an official release of the journal. So we invite everyone to submit their manuscript online. And as Dr. Bajwa said, in another 2 months' time, we'll be releasing the first issue. From the indexing point of view, I will let Dr. Sunny to explain more about indexing and how we will see the future of the journal in next couple of years.
Thanks, Pritesh. Thanks, Bajwa sir. First of all, congratulations to everyone. Congratulations, Bajwa sir, for the opening of the college, first of all, and giving us this honorable opportunity to be part of this historic occasion where we could witness the launch of the college, and then we also the publishers of the journal, which is bestowed with the name of the college. And we will work very hard to ensure that the journal progresses in leaps and bounds. And in terms of indexing statuses, there are various developments that are also going with NMCs, and I would be discussing these with Dr. Bajwa sir ahead, to ensure that the journal is recognized by NMCs as soon as possible. And in terms of getting indexed with major bibliographic portals, our first target would be to be in Embase, where we would be legally be able to file the applications as soon as the third volume is up and running as per the current laws of indexing. However, my request to all the members present here is about two things. First, that please remember that from the rules of indexing that started from last year in June 2023, all article matrices are now from the date of ahead of print publication rather than the issue publication. So we will at publishing the articles as soon as they are ready. And I would request that every one of you should try and get citations for them. And last but not the least, if every one of you try to commission at least one article for the journal from overseas, if possible, that would really help the journal in the long run. But otherwise, we will work together and try to make the journal very successful. And again, thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. And we also have Krupa on the meeting. She heads the production part of it. So most of the time you will be coordinating with her for the articles, and are there any issues related to that? So Krupa.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and congratulations. It's a very big initiative. And welcome everyone. As said by Dr. Sunny, definitely the citations will help on and publishing it online first. But this being a new journal, right, we are starting from scratch. So initially, after the first issue is published, we will be applying for the ISSN number. After that, we will be starting with the AOP of articles, of course, with your leadership, Dr. Bajwa.
Thank you, ma'am. I know it's going to be a hard work for every one of us, but I will just correct Dr. Sunny. Dr. Sunny, it is, we are not going to cater more for the overseas article. It is for our Indian population mainly. So we are not worried about the going of the ranking, something like that. It's more importantly catering to the need and producing quality articles for our Indian anesthesiologists. At the moment, this is the in our mind. We are going for that. So thank you very much for the team Scientific Scholar for joining this meeting. So I'm really thankful to you, and also keep expecting a good help from you people. My entire editorial board will be expecting good help from you in the days forward. Thank you very much for your time here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Bajwa. We wish the College of the Indian Society of Anesthesiologists and the new journal PEAK all the very best. And we really wish that it will have a great future and a very successful one at that. So congratulations on the initiative, and thank you all for joining.
Thank you, sir. And we would like to hear from our incoming president after 2 months. Dr. Bala Venkat will be there when the first issue will come out. You will be academic chair, he will be president. So just a word from him also, sir. Dr. Bala Venkat, sir.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to see a lot of good things happening in the Indian Society of Anesthesiology in our thirst to become one of the best organizations in this world, to help every single anesthesiologist to realize their dreams. I think to make sure that everybody gets the happiness of seeing their work being in the print form. I think this is a big step forward. And as it was rightly mentioned by President Dr. Devatia, that the requirements of a promotion for anyone working in this country is based on their publications. And it was mandatory to have an excellent journal apart from the well-established Indian Journal of Anesthesia to meet this demand. So going in line with that, this proposal has been initiated, and congratulations to Dr. Bajwa for taking over the additional responsibility on already overcrowded responsibilities you have. That shows your commitment for the cause, and I'm sure that with the support of the entire editorial board, we will have a great beginning. And also today is another very, very, very important and crucial day as we launched the College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists. These two initiatives goes to prove that we stand for furthering academics in our country. And the recently started the simulation-based learning of ISA module, which was inaugurated on the 13th by the President and the Secretary. I think this is another big initiative to decrease the perioperative morbidity and mortality in this country. And as you all know, that 18 such centers have been started, and we look forward to starting more centers. Primarily, all these initiatives are going to enrich the anesthesiologists of the country, make them not only good inside the country, but make them their work visible across the world, and also make sure that every single patient undergoing surgery in India will get the best of care. So wishing this journey all success, and requesting help from every single anesthesiologist of this country to help in this dream and goal, and let us achieve everything together. Thank you, Dr. Devatia sir, the President, and hearty congratulations to the new editor-in-chief of this additional journal, Dr. Sukhminderjit Singh Bajwa. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So nice of you that Bala Venkat sir is speaking from the country outside India, so many hours away from US. And he was asking about the added responsibility. And what about him? How many responsibilities he is having for the last so many days, going up and down, coming from this part of Asia to America as a part of the WFHS secretary and director of India. So I think, sir, it's in the blood of Indians to have additional responsibilities. And what responsibilities Dr. Divetya sir is doing for the last 1 year. I will be enumerating those responsibilities during the ISACon 2024. What responsibilities he really, I think he may have forgotten that he has done so much work. He will be remembering only when his tenure will be ending that he has done so much work. And under his guidance, I think we are progressing very well with the able guidance of Dr. Bimeshwar also and yours also. Thank you very much, sir, for being a part of this show today, in spite of being away from the country, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Bajwa, and also my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Bimeshwar, sir, because every tissue of his body was telling College of Indian Society of Anesthesia.
Yeah,
So
that's
today
true.
we have made sure that we have make him very, very happy. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bal. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I just had one more thing, so we are very fortunate that we are progressing as an academic body. We are also very fortunate that Dr. Bala Venkat is the secretary of the World Federation of the Society of Anesthesiologists. That's a feather in the cap for India. And I think we've recently acquired another feather in the cap. I am not sure if everyone is aware. Dr. Anju Garewal, who is right now the head of department at AIIMS Bathinda, has been appointed as the editor-in-chief of Anesthesia Tutorial of the Week, which is a publication of the World Federation of Society of Anesthesiologists. So now the WFSA has got yet another representative in a very prominent role, that of the editor-in-chief of Anesthesia Tutorials of the Week. So I think there's something more to celebrate and rejoice over as far as our standing on the world stage is concerned.
Divatya sir, just to add, in the recently published Gazette of WFSA, 3 senior members of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists had applied for the ambassador position of WFSA, and all have been granted. That is Dr. Chakra Rao sir, Professor Kotur sir, and Dr. Madhusudan Upadhyaya. They had applied for that positions, and the board has approved that. So they will serve as the ambassadors of WFSA. This is to show that we are becoming increasingly visible in the global platform. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I think that's a great news, Bala Venkat. Thank you for sharing. Let's all clap for all these wonderful achievements that we are doing on the world stage.
Raising hands.
Raise hands.
So coming to this was a very overwhelming response, and coming to the next agenda, I think डॉक्टर मनोज बोलना चाहते हो कुछ?
हाँ, कुछ मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि
आपकी आवाज कट रही है।
हमारा
वीडियो ऑफ करके बोलिए, वीडियो ऑफ करके बोलिए।
ओके ओके। बहुत खुशी है कि आज हमारा जो आईएएस के अंतर्गत जो हमारा आईएएस खुला के लिए सभी आईएसए मेंबर को हार्दिक बधाई। और आज हमारे बीच जो एडिटर इन चीफ हैं हमारे हिस्टोरिकल जर्नल के, जो कि आज इनोग्रेट हुआ है पिक जर्नल, उसके लिए मैं डॉक्टर दिभाटिया सर और हमारे जो सीनियर लीडर्स हैं और जो फेथ किए हैं बाजवा पे, क्योंकि ये पहले भी आईजे को एक इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर में काफी आगे बढ़ाए हैं। तो हमारे ऑनरेरी सेक्रेटरी को जो चुना गया पहले 2 जर्नल के लिए, उसके लिए हार्दिक बधाई। और आशा करते हैं कि हमारे जितने भी मेंबर हैं सभी को ये जर्नल काफी लाभ पहुंचाएगा। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Dr. Manoj. Actually,
before we go on to the next program, okay, I think we've got the maximum attendance today, I think, because we're going to announce some awards in the next field. But my earnest appeal, again, like I did in the earlier editions, is all those who are attending today, please disseminate the information to all your colleagues, because so they must also know what the ISA is doing, what the ISA is up to, what we are trying to do for our members, and what are our hopes, what are our aspirations, and whether we are trying to to fulfill some of the aspirations of our members. And we are trying our best. Please disseminate this information, and so that people won't say that I say, what are we doing? I think we filled in a lot in 7 days, so I think we've done quite a bit. We are planning to do quite a bit. We want to do much more, but there's only so much time, so we'll leave it for the next year and the next council and whatever it may be, right? So now I think we are going. They say that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, or to be gender neutral, Jill or a dull girl. But I think so we'll be going on to the next segment for all these prizes. Dr. Bajwa.
Thank you, sir. Now, the next segment actually very close to my heart, because there was some conception of this idea of writing the recent advances series. So I was conceiving this idea, I think, almost 1.5 years back. And at the same time, Dr. Bhimeshwar sir came with the idea of the college. So it was just like a win-win situation for me under the aegis of the college. And I think it's always easy, and we can all. It's going to be a beginning. Every book written by a different editors and authors that can be brought under the ambit of College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists in the coming days. So I have already planned the things out for when the more books will be under the ambit of college, and the College of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists will be one of the peak academic body in the country in the years to come. So going with this, there is a first book which I'm going to share, which is almost many articles have been almost written. They will soon go for the proofreading. So this is the book, Recent Advances in Pediatric Anesthesia. It is going to come soon because we were waiting for the formal inauguration under the aegis of college. And it is the cover of this, front cover of this book. And with the editor's name, there are 6 editors. We are editing the books, and there are many authors. I will be sharing the topics also. This is published by the JP Publishers. They are very renowned in publishing these books. These are the editors of the journal, this book, Recent Advances in Pediatric Anesthesia. There is a team of myself, Dr. Madhuri, Dr. Indu Sain, Dr. Ridhima, Dr. Mukesh Kumar Prasad, and Dr. Suvarna Kaniel. Everybody is putting a lot of hard work in editing this book. Then we have got some chapters which I should be highlighting here. One of the chapters is the role of soft skills and consent in pediatric anesthesia, toxicity of local anesthesia, recent advances in pediatric laparoscopic surgeries, anesthesia for airway surgeries in children, pediatric airway management update, common adverse events and their mitigation strategies, perioperative cardiac arrest in pediatrics, pediatric anesthesia in resource-limited settings, emergency surgery in pediatrics, recent advances in pediatric anesthesia curriculum, update on massive blood transfusion, exit procedures, update on perioperative fluid management, ERAs in pediatrics, emergency management of pediatric trauma, regional anesthesia in pediatrics, role of vasopressor and anatropes in critically ill infants, recent advances in molecular pharmacology, challenges and newer modalities in non-operating room anesthesia, total intravenous anesthesia in pediatrics. And some are more the common perioperative emergencies, rights of children in anesthesia. That is a very, very important topic written by one of the stalwarts of pediatric anesthesia. And ethics of research and training in pediatrics. All these are actually the recent advances. We are not going to touch the baseline after the background and basic knowledge. The things are whatever are going to be with the recent advances coming to this book. This will be imbibed and carried on. It will start, and these will be always keep on publishing under the College of Indian Society of Anesthesiology in the coming days. And we also welcome the editors and authors of our fraternity and specialty that as soon as our college gets functional, so more books should be published. So there can be understanding between the college and different authors and different editors of the books. So that's the way to go forward. That will be a very, very good impetus to the college functioning. Books, I think we forgot to mention in that time, the books will be published from the college. That's what I have thought of how to go about it. There can be, because the books will be on sale. So as I think this model is, I think we have adopted from ISCCM. If I am to be very honest in confession, that's a very good model. They are selling the books, and these books are of good quality, providing the very essential knowledge to the intensivist and anesthesiologist. So I just like the ideas and the remarks from Dr. Divetya sir about this venture. Present, sir.
So again, a good initiative by Bajwa and his team of editors for this book. And I think in the bigger picture is that, it can all be part of the college. And again, one of the ways in which the ISA can function very effectively via the college. All books and publications can be channeled through that. And the governing council and the general body can decide whether you want to do it as a gratis thing, or we can have charged some fees for these books and for these online courses and so on. So there's all work in progress, and that's how the college and the society is eventually going to evolve. And educational material is always going to be something which we are going to be very proactive in providing for all our members. And, so again, a very good beginnings. Like they say, well begun is half done. So let's move forward and carry on with the good work. So congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir. And coming to the today, the last part of the program. So those are some academic and non-academic awards. So I will like President sir and Dr. Manisha to coordinate this last part of the event today.
So Dr. Bajwa, we have the presentation of the
Dr. Manisha has
awards.
got about, I think by the Art and Literary Club awards are also there. So we can begin with that. Dr. Manisha, will you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll just share the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, carry on, please.
Yeah. So this was the Art and Literary Club activity, which was conducted in the month of September as a part of World Anesthesia Day celebration by ISA in this year. And we conducted this as a part of art and literary skill presentation by our members. And a competition was arranged, and it included the various it included various categories like slogans, jingles, poems, and paintings. And the theme of this competition was the participant has to either write a slogan, jingle, or a poem, or draw a painting on the theme, that is anesthesiologist as a specialist. And within a span of around 23 days, and with these 4 categories, we received almost 167 entries from all over India, from all the ISA members, and that was wonderful contribution in a short span of time. 167 ISA members from all over India contributed for this kind of competition, and it was really encouraging even for us organizers. So under the able leadership of Divetya sir and Dr. Bajwa, we organized this, and my senior governing council members, Dr. Manoj Kumar and Dr. Rekha Das, took a good initiative in helping to assemble all the results, and so that these results can be declared today in front of all of you. Another thing I wanted to tell you is that we kept very confidentiality while sending these participants' jingles or poems or even the paintings also to the juries or the judges, and we hided all the names, and then only we had sent them. So it was total blinded procedure, and we had sent them only the numbers, so they could just give the numbers in writing to us. Those who are winners, they could give the numbers as poems 1 to 3 or poems 1 to 35. So this was, we kept the total confidentiality, as the judges were from the anesthesia fraternity. So for slogans, the judges were Dr. Shaila and Maitra. She doesn't need any introduction. She is she is working in Department of Anesthesia and Critical Care and Pain Medicine in Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai, and she is immediate past president of Indian Society of Critical Care. And the judges.
Dr. Manisha, your voice is not audible. I think you have to reintroduce the Dr. Saikat.
Manisha, you have to go back in your slide, one slide back.
I think some connection problems are there.
Mhm. Can you hear us? Yes.
I think Manisha is got out.
She'll rejoin.
She'll rejoin.
Where is she?
I've also got the slides, but since she's already sharing, I would wish her to come.
Let her come.
I'm so sorry, I got disconnected.
Yeah.
I will again share the screen.
You were at the slide of Dr. Sheila and Dr. Saikat. Dr. Saikat was to be introduced.
Okay.
We listened. We listened.
Yeah.
We have to go back one slide. Manisha?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, just a minute.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Is it okay now?
Make it full screen.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was just saying that we maintain complete confidentiality while sending these participants' entries to the judges. This is because these are all ISA members who were participating, and the judges were from our fraternity only. So their names were hidden, and only the numbers, the jingles or poems, whatever were there, they were sent with their numbers. And Dr. Sheila Nenan Matra and Dr. Mahendra and Dr. Saikat Sangupta, they were the juries for the slogans. And the winners of these slogans categories, I request Dr. Diwatiya sir to please. Dr. Diwatiya sir, can you please declare the results?
Yeah. So for they could have been either in English or in Hindi. And congratulations, first prize, Dr. Chetna Agrawal from Vadodara. Second prize, Dr. Tansina A.H. Dr. Pooja N.V. So it's Dr. Chetna Agarwal. I did see her over here. Are the others there? And can we have a slow, Dr. Chetna?
Yeah, sir, what I will do, I will share their slogans, and if they are there, and if they themselves can read it, it will be very nice. Yeah, so these are the award-winning slogans. The first one, Dr. Chetna Agrawal. Dr. Chetna, if you are there, can you read it? Make your video on.
I don't think so. She's there.
Okay, heartiest congratulations to Dr. Chetna.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
She's there. She's there.
Yeah. Yeah, please read your
Dr. Chetna.
award.
Dr. Chetna, you can turn off your video if your network is slow. It's not audible. You are reading your slogan? Dr. Chetna?
Dr. Chetna, please read your slogan.
Read and loud also. That's more important. I think we are not having the audio connection with her.
I don't think she's able to hear also what we are saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just...
Chetna, can you read your slogan for all?
I think Dr. Manisha, you read it. You read it. Yeah. Don't worry.
I think the connectivity is poor with her.
So, Dr. Manisha, you read the slogan and...
Yeah.
She's already said thank you so much in her chat box. So probably she's not able to connect. Manisha, can you read it? I think it will be better.
Hello. Hello.
Dr. Chetna, you kindly read your slogan loudly.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Just read it. Read it on the screen. It's on the screen.
Sir,
Read it.
Yes, sir. हम ही संवेदना हारक हैं, दर्द निवारक भी हैं हम सघन संरक्षक हैं, प्रशामक चिकित्सक भी हैं हम ही मृत्युपाय को पुनर्जीवन देने वाले हैं, हम ही हर संकट के उभारने वाले हैं।
Thank you, Dr. Chetna. It's very nice and congratulations you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Hands raising hands.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Next slogan. Congratulations, Dr. Chetna.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Dr. Manisha, where are you?
Manisha next. Manisha's
second prize.
I think, Rita, why don't you put up the presentation? Well, Manisha is frozen.
Dr. Manisha, your voice is not audible. I think your connection problems are still persisting. Divita sir, you can read the slogan for them.
Yeah, but I have to. The slide has not moved, no?
A slide has not moved. Dr. Manisha, we cannot hear you. The slide is moving now. But I think everybody can read the slogans, I think.
I think is Manisha joined back, otherwise I'll put up the slide.
Sir, I think better to put up now only. I will stop her sharing also. Sir, you share your screen.
See the slide?
It's coming up. Yeah, sir. Move forward, sir. Next, sir. So it's going back.
Now?
It's moving forward now. This slide we have seen, sir. Move to the next slides. Next, sir. Next, sir. Yeah, this we have read, sir. These are the second. This is the second.
Dr. Tanzina, caring hands, calm minds, in trust we sleep, honor anesthesia. Dr. Tanzina, are you around? The third slogan, which has won, is by Dr. Pooja NV, anesthesia the unseen and protect the vital. So these were the slogans which were chosen by our judges. If we get very nice slogans we can use like this, we can use them for public aware emotional material about the society.
Definitely.
And our specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then the next category of jingles, they're supposed to be just very short sort of things like you hear on the radio for ads, for advertisements and so on. And so again, the same two anesthesiologists were our judges. And so the jingles, we received only about 10 entries. The first prize has been won by Dr. Pushkar Desai. Is Dr. Pushkar Desai around? And the second prize, Dr. Manas Panat or Mansi Panat?
It is Mansi Panat, sir. Manasi Panat.
Manasi Panat, no?
Manasi Panat, yeah. Spell mistake, sir.
Just see, Dr. Manisha, all three are there.
Okay.
Dr. Mansi is there. I saw Dr. Mansi and even Dr. Devanand Patil is there.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the first one by Dr. Pushkar Desai. Is he around? Manisha, you can read? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I can read. Yeah. Dr. Pushkar Desai, if you are around, you can read. Otherwise, I'll read for you. Yeah. So it is master of sleep with a soothing hand, guiding you to a peaceful land. With steady skill and a watchful eye, they shall keep you safe as worries fly. When you wake refreshed and bright, thanks to their care, all is right. So very nicely written jingle by Dr. Pushkar Desai. Heartiest congratulations to you. Dr. Mansi Panath is going to sing today this jingle. Dr. Mansi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Please.
ma'am. Can you hear?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
I just don't have tracks, sir. I will directly sing without music. जो दर्द गम कम करते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं छोटी सी हो या बड़ी सर्जरी इनके भरोसे सब चलते हैं जो दर्द गम कम करते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं वक्त पे ना आए तो आफत बड़ी आए तो खुशियां आती हैं जो दर्द गम कम करते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं इनके भरोसे चलती है सांसें की वजह से धड़कते हैं जो दर्द गम कम करते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं पर्दे के पीछे रहकर भी सबकी दिलों में ये रहते हैं जो दर्द गम कम करते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं एनेस्थेटिस्ट उन्हें कहते हैं थैंक यू
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Dr.
Thank
Mansi. Thank you so much.
It was very nice to listen to you, Dr. Manasi.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And the third winner is Dr. Devanand Patil. I think he's also there.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes.
With scopes like spells and drugs as charms, in anesthesia we calm all alarms. Mastering magic, we guide with care, keeping you safe like you're floating on air.
Okay.
Short one and good.
Okay, excellent, Dr. Devanand. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, next. Yeah, Manisha, can you see?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So these are the poem entries, and we got huge response for poem entries. We received almost 90 entries, and it was a very tough job for the judges, in fact, because the entries were in Hindi as well as in English, almost equal number of entries. And we are very thankful to Dr. Anita Vikoli from Jammu and Dr. Balaji Asegaonkar from Maharashtra for helping us in judging these entries. And they did a very wonderful job. And within a span of around 5 to 6 days, they gave us the result of these poem entries. And the winners are, I request Dr. Diwatiya sir to declare the winners.
So for Hindi, the first prize, Dr. Neha Vashni. Second prize, Dr. Deepika Tiwari. And third, Dr. Ravindra Sisodia. So congratulations to all the winners. Are they here? And they also gave 2 consolation prizes to Dr. Manish Khandelwal and Dr. Manju Chawla. So congratulations once again. Dr. Neha, are you... Dr. Bajwa, can you read it?
My Hindi, you see, but I don't know the track, the singing part. People may not leave the meeting if I start singing.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah,
Should
I
have
can read it if
said it
Dr.
in a-
Neha is not there.
Yes, we will be supporting you.
Yeah, thank you. So nice of you, sir. So nice of you.
Not two answers.
Hey,
डॉक्टर तो सब बनते हैं पर बेहोशी करना आसान नहीं
क्या?
दे देते हैं जान उन्हें भी
Oh,
लगे जहां अब जान नहीं इमरजेंसी या क्रिटिकल केयर पेन हो या ऑपरेशन इतनी क्षमता इतने स्किल इन्हें कोई आराम नहीं सांस रुके तो सांस फूंक दें सीपीआर के ज्ञानी हैं दर्द की ये जड़ तक पहुंचे हार कभी ना मानी है कोई ट्यूब हो कोई कैथीटर तकनीक सभी है नई नई अल्ट्रासाउंड हो पीएनएस हो असफल होते नहीं कहीं वेंटिलेटर के निपुण खिलाड़ी एक्मो से खेलते हैं खुद नहीं पता क्या अहमियत इनकी ये दूसरे डॉक्टर बोलते हैं हॉस्पिटल का कोई विभाग हो इनके बिना अधूरा है कोई ब्लू का सायरन हो तो बेहोशी वालों का दम पूरा है सुना सभी ने कई बार डॉक्टर हरि का रूप है नहीं पता आईसीयू ड्यूटी में कब बारिश कब धूप है एक अकेला ऐसा डॉक्टर जो सबका रोल निभाता है कभी कार्डियो कभी नेफ्रो कभी फिजिशियन बन जाता है बेहोशी वाले जो निर्णय लेते उसका मूल्य सब करते हैं गति कुशलता कौशल से हर ऑपरेशन सुरक्षित करते हैं
Okay, that
Congratulations,
was.
Dr. Neha.
We'll give you also a consolation prize for that. Okay. Okay, this is the second prize, Dr. Deepika Tiwari. I think if she's here, she can read it. Otherwise, we'll skip it. I think
Good evening, sir.
Dr.
Yeah.
Deepika,
Yeah,
Good
she's
evening,
there.
sir.
wonderful. Please see who
Uh,
you are.
Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Deepika. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, I'm working as associate professor at Government Doon Medical College and मेरी कविता का शीर्षक है निश्चेतक एक विशेषज्ञ आत्मा थी भयभीत और मन विचलित तन था पीड़ित और आशाएं सीमित वह रोग और पीड़ा से था ग्रसित असह पीड़ा में था जीवित जब शल्य क्रिया के लिए वह आया संशय का बादल मन में घिर आया तब निश्चेतक पीड़ा हरने आया आशा की किरणें जीवन में लाया मैं तत्पर हूं मैं सक्षम हूं मरते को देता मैं दम हूं शल्य और गहन चिकित्सा मुझसे ही तो संभव है हमदर्द बना मैं बना उसका साथी शल्य क्रिया में भी था मैं उसके साथ ही पर्दे के पीछे था मैं हाथ मैंने ही था उसका पकड़ा चेहरे पर मंद मुस्कान लिए आंखों से उसे विश्वास दिए कि मैं उसका साथ न छोड़ूंगा खतरों से को उस तक आने से पहले मोड़ूंगा मैंने दर्द का निवारण किया संवेदनशीलता का मरहम दिया जीवन के निमिष क्षणों में मैंने हो जैसे एक वरदान दिया थैंक यू
बहुत बढ़िया
थैंक यू
Very
थैंक
nice.
यू सर
Excellent. So I think next year we have to run a special edition called Anesthesia's Got ISA's Got Talent. It's just
Yeah, you
another thing.
already
One,
declared, sir.
yeah, and now I'm saying it again after listening to all this.
And we can make PDF of all these jingles and poems, sir. Whatever entries we had received, we can make a PDF of all.
Dr. Manisha, make a
Yes,
PDF
sir.
and send to the Vapor for publishing in the newsletter.
Yes, I'll do that, sir.
Next.
I'll do that.
Okay,
मैं
third
तेरा
prize,
हूँ।
Dr. Ravi. Yeah, you hear Dr. Sisodia?
Is a raising hand by Dr. Sisodia, Google Pixel 6.
Is that you, Dr. Sisodia? Are you Google Pixel 6? If so, please put on your video and say a poem.
If somebody has raised hand, let them read only.
Okay, I think we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, English poems, first prize, Dr. Somnath Ramanathan. Second prize, Dr. Dheeraj Tamaskar. Third prize, Dr. Tushar Chakravarti. Are any of you here? Congratulations, all of you. Is Dr. Somnath Ramanathan here? Consolation prizes, Dr. Vivek Kumar and Dr. Sarika Shetty. Dr. Somnath Ramanathan.
Sir, just we declare the name and if they are there. Dr. Somnath Ramanathan, are you there?
I can't see. I can't see, sir.
So next one is
Dr. Manju Chawla.
Manju Chawla. English poem. No, English poems.
No, sorry.
Dheeraj Tamaskar. Dr. Dheeraj Tamaskar. Dr. Dheeraj, are you there? I don't think so, sir. Is there? Move to the next one. Dr. Tushar Chakravarti. I don't think so, sir. We have declared the name.
He's not there, sir. Dr. Tushar Chakravarti is not here.
Then the consolation prizes were there. 2 consolation prizes.
Big poems, and all the poems, English poems, were very, very big. So that's why I said a tough job for the judges.
Dvaita, sir, we can
Now
move
we
ahead.
come to the paintings. We come to the paintings. Can you see?
No, sir, the screen
Can you
is
see the
screen is held there only a third prize, Dr. Tushar Chakravarti. Screen is not moving. I think there's a network problem with the Dvaita sir's connection. He will come back soon. So, a lot tough job for the cultural club, art and literary club, as well as the judges.
Yes, sir. So we can see the screen, sir. Divatia, sir, we can see the screen.
Okay, so these were our judges, right? Dr. Chetna
Yeah.
Agarwal.
Yes, Dr. Chetna. Yes, sir. Dr. Chetna Agrawal and Dr. Somnath Saha were judges. There were 27 entries for the paintings, and the winners are the next slide, please.
Coming up. Yeah, Manisha, can announce the prizes?
Yeah, the first prize winner is Dr. Ananya Ray, and the second prize winner is Dr. Dipti Dhiman. The third prize winner is Dr. Nidhi Pathak, and the fourth, and they have also given a consolation prize to Dr. Rupali Bhalerao. Heartiest congratulations to all the winners. So this is the first prize painting, which is depicting a life of anesthesiologist by Dr. Ananya Ray. Highest congratulations, Dr. Ananya. I don't think
She must be in the duty at PGI Chandigarh.
Yeah, yes. Okay. There are a lot of connectivity issues. Even I got disconnected and connected to my mobile now.
Sir, next time, Dipti Diman.
Yeah. Very nice painting by Dr. Dipti Dhiman. And we are very much thankful to Dr. Chetna Agrawal and Dr. Somnath Saha for judging these paintings. And third prize to Dr. Nidhi Pathak. Dr. Nidhi, are you there? RTS, congratulations. I can see your name.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Dr. Nidhi.
Congratulations, Dr. Nidhi.
Yes, sir.
And the consolation prize, the last one, is by Dr. Rupali Bhalerao. RTS, congratulations, Dr. Rupali. We all witnessed the very nicely organized ISA-sponsored CME at Miraj Sangli by you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, and while arranging...
Okay, I was thinking Rupali Gorgile and Rupali Bhalerao are different people. They are same people.
Yeah.
Same people. Bhalerao is my madam.
Congratulations, Dr. Rupali.
Thank you,
And
sir.
while arranging and while making preparations for that ISA-sponsored CME, she participated in this event. So, very encouraging for all of us.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Rupali.
Thank you,
So
sir.
that concludes the Art and Literary Club competition on the theme of anesthesiologist as a specialist. So once again, thanks to the Cultural Club for organizing this and for putting everything together in a short time. Thank you, Dr. Manisha. And the Cultural Club is led by Dr. Manoj Kumar, Dr. Manisha, Dr. Rekha, Dr. Sailaja.
Dr.
And of course,
Chetna also is there. Dr. Chetna
also is there. Dr. Reddy. Congratulations. Thank you. Bajwal, now the last part.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of work for all the judges and cultural club. I have appreciated their role because it's not an easy anesthesia as a specialist. So our anesthesiologists, GC members are also specialists. They are doing the job of a clinician. They are doing the job of a GC. They are doing the job with the coordination of the judges and everything. It's not an easy job. You take a toll on you. So heartiest congratulations to our cultural club and art and literary club governing council members, to all of them.
Sir, a small request, if any of the judges have joined this program, they can also share their experience.
I think they were given the blinding, so they will not come today. They were given them the blinding, no?
Yes, she has been on both sides as a participant and as a
yeah, she is already a winner. So she is a judge also, and doing good work for a lot of from a lot of years. I think she's doing the good work.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Now the last part I think is the some awards which are going to be declared by our president, sir. So, Dr. Devetya, sir, I request you to go ahead with the last part of the event today.
Okay. Okay, so these are some of the academic awards of the ISA, and they are as per the constitution and the book. These are given and they are decided. So I will start with the SM Basu Award, which is for the best meta-analysis which is published in the Indian Journal of Anesthesia in the last year. And this is decided by a committee consisting of the editor-in-chief of IJ, the vice president, and the chair of the academic committee, the president, secretary, and one invitee if required. Okay, and I think this year the SM Basu Award has been given to Dr. Abhijit Nair. Is Dr. Abhijit there?
I don't think so, sir. He is there.
I saw him earlier. Is Dr. Rakesh Garg around?
Yeah, Dr. Rakesh was there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm here, sir.
So, yeah, Rakesh, do you have the title of the paper and the co-authors and so on?
So I'll just open the. Just give me a minute, sir. Sir, can you just check your email also, sir? It is there because.
I will open, Rakesh. I will open. Just wait.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I think some network issues.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Just give me half second. Half.
Yeah, so I've got it now.
Yeah, so this is Dr. Abhijit Nair, Dr. Ujjwal Raj Turedia, Dr. Manmohan Rangaiya, Dr. Shuruhat Panchwadaga, and the paper was the efficacy of intravenous nalbuphine for managing post-anesthesia shivering, a systematic review and meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials with trial sequential analysis.
Devetya sir, I think today connection of everyone is unstable in the country. Almost everybody is getting disconnected at the one way or the other. So I think it's a heartiest congratulations to Dr. Abhijit Nair. And we always congratulate by raising our hands. We can raise hands for this award. We will wait for another half minute for Dr. Devetya sir to join.
Yeah, Dr. Devetya has joined. He's got disconnected and connected again.
Yeah, yes, it's happening with everyone almost today.
Okay, so the next award is the Dr. Bhojraj, Dr. Y.T. Bhojraj Nash Award, and that is given for the best review article published in the Indian Journal of Anesthesia or accepted for publishing in the Indian Journal of Anesthesia. And this is decided by a jury consisting of the editor-in-chief, the vice president, and the president as judges. Given the award to Dr. Lipika Soni, this is the first author, Dr. Ramchandran, and Dr. Vimi Revari. And the paper that they have written is the review article on faculty development programs in simulation-based teaching and exploration of current practices. This was published in the Indian Journal of Anesthesia, 2024. Volume 68, pages 78 to 86. So congratulations, Dr. Lipika Soni and her co-authors.
Yeah. And we always raise hand. And one thing more, sir. All these award winners should be the members of ISA. And I think for the house, we will convey that from the future, all the members who are going to win the award, they should be member of FBF also. We will bring that motion into the AGBM if that's accepted. That will also be very helpful for promoting our FBF, which we had last year. Yesterday we had.
I think Governing Council also decided that all the authors of this paper will be getting a certificate during the ISECON 2024.
Yeah, all the certificates will be made in the same citation. Citation will be there with all the names.
Yes.
And it will given to every author. But on the stage, the first author will come to collect the prize on behalf of everyone.
Right, sir.
Okay. So the next award is the Shashi Chandra Award. That is given for the best research article in any PubMed index journal. And of course, people have to submit their entries. And this is the entries are decided by a jury consisting of the editor-in-chief, past president, 1 governing council members, and this time only 2 entries were sent, and 1 entry was not eligible because it was published in the previous year well before the first eligibility, and therefore only articles have made the cut. That was the article was titled "A Comparison of the Effects of 2 Amino Acids, Gamma Aminobutyric Acid and L-theanine, on Sedation, Anxiety, and Cognition in the Preoperative Surgical Patients, a randomized controlled study." And this was published in the Journal of Anesthesiology Clinical Pharmacology in 2020, in May 2024. Okay, and the authors are Dr. Srinidhi Deshpande, Madhuri Kurdi, Amita Baiju, Athira A.S., Athira G, Sarasamma, Arunima K, Gangadhara. So Srinidhi Deshpande and co-authors have won the Shashi Chandra Award. So congratulations to all the winners. And like Dr. Bajwa mentioned, all the authors will get a certificate. Okay, the next award is the Rukmani Pandit Award, and this is the best paper at the previous ISACON. And these were chosen from some of the oral presentations which had also won awards at the various sessions that they were presented in, and they had to send copies of the full text of the article. And the jury consists of the editor-in-chief, the vice president, Dr. Ganesh Prabhu, and 1 GC member, that was Dr. Rekha Das. And so there were all the contenders. So there were 2 articles which came into contention, and by a majority, the winner is. Well, I'll just try and get the exact citation.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, you have it, Dr. Rekha?
Yes, sir. So it is Raj Yoga Meditation Based Healing Laboratory for reducing stress, anxiety, and faster recovery in pediatric subset following elective surgery. Was I audible? Was I audible, sir?
And yes, you're audible. You're absolutely audible.
It was by Dr. Ridhima Sharma, I think.
And who are the others?
So that I have to take out because it was totally blinded. When I downloaded, only the article came out. Let me see.
So this is by Dr. Ridhima Sharma. This had also won the COP Award for Pediatric Anesthesia in ISACON 2023, and it was also an ICMR funded project. So this has won Dr. Ridhima Sharma has won the Rukmani Pandit Award. So congratulations, Dr. Ridhima. The last award that we have to decide, that was decided by the council, was the Bhopal Award for Academic Excellence. And this is again, the people have to send in their nominations, and the papers are selected by an academic committee from which has been selected. And this committee has and I think out of all the names, 3 names were suggested. And I think by a wide margin, by a scoring sheet which was adopted by the committee, the winner is Dr. Madhuri Kurdi. So congratulations, Dr. Madhuri Kurdi, for winning the Bhopal Award for Academic Excellence.
I think she's here only.
Hello, good evening.
Of the award winner, please come on. Congratulations, Dr. Madhuri. If you allow me to boast, Dr. Madhuri, I had given you the award of the best reviewer for IJ many years ago when I was the editor. I hope you put it in your CV.
Yes, sir.
But and hopefully
yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay.
Sir, I gave her the President's Appreciation Award.
There you go. Now you got 10 marks more.
Congratulations, madam.
Yeah, Dr. Madhuri, please go.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening, President, sir, Secretary, sir, and entire GC. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for this award. This is the biggest award for me, and it has been a pleasure to involve my life into academics. My journey into academics has been very tough, but it has been it has given me immense happiness. And I dedicate this award to my parents and my mentors, especially Dr. Bajwa sir, and all of you, all my children, and everybody who have sacrificed so much for my academics. My husband, my children, and everybody who has sacrificed so much for me. And I promise that I will continue to work hard and give my life and sacrifice it for academics. Thank you very much once again to everybody.
Madhuri, please don't sacrifice your life, but please be there in Patna.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Just
sir.
to be receive the awards. All the winners of all the competitions, please be there. And Dr. Madhuri, you can repeat your victory speech one more time when you receive the award in Patna. Okay.
Sir,
So
one more
congratulations.
thing.
Yes.
Congratulations, Dr. Madhuri. Congratulations, Dr. Ridhima.
Sir, one more thing.
Thank you,
All
Manisha.
the winners should bring at least
Congratulations, all the
5
Heartiest
PGs.
congratulations, Madhuri, Ridhima, and all the winners.
Thank you. Thank you, Manisha. Thank you, Indrani ma'am. Thank you, Srinivasalu sir. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Madhuri.
madam.
So I think
Great lesson to
we will be writing individually to all the winners, and we are declaring them early right now so that they have enough time to make their bookings and come to Patna. And we really want to see all of them on stage, see the prizes.
Sir, not
All
their
the
booking. 5 PGs also along with them. Minimum 5 PGs along with them.
Yes. Then they'll get one.
Only 5? They have to get more because they are getting
Minimum 5.
Okay.
Bajwa, what is there tomorrow?
Sir, as per discussion with President sir also, because the entire country will be celebrating the individual
That's why
program.
I asked you because of that.
Just sitting here, these are very appropriate and right question to be asked at this moment. So tomorrow, sir, actually we will be having the cultural club presentation as well as inauguration of 2 new city branches, sir.
Okay.
One is Saharanpur and one is Malegaon. So we will be inaugurating 2 branches, and I think sitting here we decide the time at what time should we meet so that we should not disturb the function of every city branch, because every city branch will be geared up for a physical celebration of their World Anaesthesia Day, and many of them will be vying for presentation for the prize also at Malegaon. So if we going to sacrifice their efforts, they may not be able to win the prize at the ISACon. So that's why.
I think tomorrow most of the branches will start their program by 7 o'clock.
So
tomorrow we kept a very short session, and that's
so
why
it should be early and very short. Maybe half an hour or not more than that.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 should be okay.
Okay. Dr. Bajwa, Dr. Ridhima was here. Dr. Ridhima, can you please put on your video and say a few words and give an acceptance speech?
Thank you, sir, so much. Actually, I was traveling. I don't have a big speech like Madhuri ma'am, but I really want to thank all of you, and especially Bajwa sir, you, and for mentoring us and getting us to this level so that we continue working hard. It's always a battle in a female professional and your personal life, but still this gives motivation to go ahead. Thank you, everyone, so much.
And I also want to specially thank all the judges for all the categories, both the academic categories as well as the non-academic categories, for doing the hard work and doing the judging and doing everything in time so that we could declare all the results today during this ISA week. So not only do we declare it during this prestigious session, but we also give enough time for all the winners and all the candidates, if they want to come to Patna and register in time and make all their bookings and arrangements well in time to attend the Patna conference. So thank you all the jury and all the judges for doing a wonderful job, a tough job, and in perfect time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I think today was the biggest function and the best attendance also. Maybe because of awards and some other inaugurations. And it's a history in the making today with the launching of the college, sir. I really congratulate Rameshwar, sir, especially for conceiving the idea and sticking to it very strictly. For the last year, he just drove me like anything for the college, and Dr. Dvetia sir, along with Dr. Rekha and Dr. Bharat Bhushan, they were every GC meeting, they were coming with the, some preamble, then the constitution, some changes here or there. It was a difficult time. I think a lot of hard work was put on. And this time, when it has been launched, so I'm very much confident and sure that this college will be going in a long way, because there are certain things which we will not be able to discuss now, but the plans are there. And I think with the Dr. Dvetia sir as the chief advisor of this entire college, because of the academic background he has got. He has got many good ideas, and I've already imbibed few ideas from him. So we will be discussing that in ISACON Patna also, when we will be attending the GBM about this college. So that is from my side about the heartiest congratulations to our entire Governing Council 2023 and 2024
Yes.
for taking this into the real existence now, sir.
Yeah. So I think this was, we are almost at the fag end of the ISA week. Tomorrow, like we said, we've just got a very short program so that others can take part in their city celebrations. I want to thank everyone who's been involved in this. Dr. who's been sort of spearheading all the campaign that has been going on. All our governing council members, you must have seen through the week that different members are taking part in different things and spearheading different sort of facets of the programs that we've been doing. So I think the whole council has been involved. Almost all the council has been there on each of these days. So my heartiest thanks, gratitude to all of them for working together for the ISA. I want to thank all of you for all the audience for attending. I think today we had a very high attendance, at least in the beginning. We had crossed 100 on Zoom, and maybe I'll see what happens on YouTube. So thank you all very much.
Sir, one thing regarding these awards, so whosoever has applied, everybody, actually CVs of everybody, the manuscripts of everybody, whatever the content was behind this award, it was a close fight. It's not an easy job for the judges also from our governing council. So, but as already now established, everybody can award every year. They can apply every year for the award. It's never a lost time. So whosoever has lost on this issue, they can apply the next year also for that. That I can say. So now, sir, you conclude and we will end the meeting, sir.
Except Bhopal Award. Bhopal Award, once they don't get it, they can't apply for 3 years.
No, sir. Now we have changed. I think in the governing council it was decided they can apply every year now.
Okay. I am not aware of it. Sorry. I think Naveen told me about this. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I think thank you again very much for joining. Thank you. And we'll see you again tomorrow for a very brief session. But tomorrow is the biggest day because it is World Anesthesia Day. See you all tomorrow. And for tonight, thank you. Long live ISA. Jai Hind.
Long live ISA.
Long live ISA.